One of your starter units who will help carry you through the early stages of the game, Charlotte is a Shielder Cleric who may need a bit of a buff but is still entirely usable. My name is Nyris and this is the Charlotte Hero Guide. Let us begin. Starting off, we will get into her skills. Charlotte's 1 is going to be her only attack skill. It is a single target attack that will have an upwards of 60% chance to reduce the attack of the target for upwards of 2 turns at level 6. While the chance of this is absurdly low for a single target attack, given she is a starter unit alongside Waterframe and Light Johann, she is a good pairing for Light Johann, given he gets boosted damage off of targets having reduced attack. Her 2, which gets down to a 3-turn cooldown at level 6, will heal a single ally, filling the action gauge of Charlotte herself 50% but fully at level 4, giving her a pseudo extra turn, albeit action gauges can still supersede hers if they were already near full. This heal, weirdly, is based off of her attack. Her burst, which gets down to a 2 spirit cost at level 6, will heal all allies and generate a shield for them based on her maximum health. This will last for 2 turns on normal allies and 3 turns on Earth allies, making her a good free shielder option for Earth teams. While the shield is based on her max health, the heal again is based on her attack. This is one of her downsides in that she has dual scaling, so she cannot make use of these stats quite as much as other more straightforward units like Light Siegfried might be able to. On top of that, her stats, even at level 60 Ascension 1, are kind of abysmal. Sub 1000 attack and defense, and only 7600 health. This is primarily why she is mainly an early game character, and one of the areas I would like for her to be buffed in the future, so her stats are a bit more usable. Her default relic will give her an increase of 20% health. Her refined will give her an 80% chance to heal the ally with the lowest health by 15% upon attacking, which can be a good extra bit of healing. The only problem is it can only be activated by her 1. Same with this one, has an 80% chance to remove one of the most recent buffs from the target upon attacking. This adds a very useful effect to her 1, as there are a decent amount of mid to late game enemies that have very detrimental buffs they get that removal is very helpful for. Given she is a cleric with a singular attack ability, we will obviously not be doing a raid damage testing because she is not designed for damage. She's purely here to heal and shield. I just wish her heals were health based so you could just focus on one stat. You can still do so, but it will be at the detriment of one of her capabilities. Gameplay wise, she is primarily used for her burst, just to get her shield out and block many of the AoEs that the enemies in the campaign will throw at you. Given she is a cleric and is unable to chain burst, you will have to either adjust her speed for her to be timed just before enemy attacks, or make her so fast that she is bursting on the regular and the shields never end, using her 2 leveled up to give her full action gauge to get her turns out even faster. In light of that, to optimize her shielding strength, the build you will go for will be 4 HP main stats, splashing in a defense or an attack depending on the situation if she needs to be more durable or if you want her to do a bit more healing, and 2 speed mains on the ring and pendant. For substats, you will go with HP, speed, and defense. For gear sets, you will obviously be going with the 4-piece healing set, as that is Cleric's only class unique set. This will heal the ally with the lowest health by 50% once Charlotte takes a turn, regardless of her attack stat, so that is a more consistent form of healing. If you are not going for full artifacts, to fill out those last 2 slots, you can either fit in a 2-piece life set for more HP, or a 2-piece resolve set for more resistance, so she cannot be crowd controlled as easily. You will primarily go for artifacts that increase her burst level if you do, and out of her 2 non-default relics, I would go with the Divine one, as the benefit it offers outweighs the other. As far as teams are concerned, as mentioned earlier and in my Light Johann guide, as you can click on in the card above, Light Johann gets boosted damage on his burst if a target's attack is decreased, which Charlotte offers him, so he can be a good damage dealer team up for her. Otherwise, as a shielder cleric, Charlotte can be slotted into pretty much any team and be useful. Almost any team you have will need a shielder Spiritmancer or Cleric of some kind, so she is very versatile in that category, at least until you start unlocking more premium or later game ones, such as the aforementioned Light Sifrid from Featured Summon, or someone like Fire Sniper Olivia from Link Summon. All in all, she's not terrible, and she is very useful for a large portion of the game, and ultimately I hope they provide some buffs for her in the future as I have for Waterframe and Light Go On in the past. This has been the Earth Charlotte Hero Guide here on Nyris Gaming. Like if you liked, check out the playlist for other hero guides in that box right there. Subscribe for more in the future, and I shall see you in the next one.